Hello and welcome, my name's Glorious Badger. Welcome to another glorious unboxing. From the title of this video, you may very well be able to guess what is contained within this unboxing. So without further ado, there is the shiny plastic covering of Warhammer, the Horus Heresy, Age of Darkness. What is contained within this box? Well, let us have a look together. Let's have a look at the shiny backside and remove this with my trusty blunt X-Acto knife. Oh God, there we go. Now, I never managed to get any of the previous Horus Heresy box sets, so I am very happy to be doing this. Oh. So, you can see an awful lot of Marines on the posterior of it. Slightly out of focus at the moment, I do apologise. There's a big tank. So there's the Spartan assault tank. There are 10 Cataphractii Terminators. We've got two different characters. A Legion Praetor with Power Sword and a Legion Praetor with Power Axe. And we've also got 40, yes, 40 Mark 6 Marines right here. So what else do we have? We also have, well, we'll see when we get inside, but a rulebook, many transfers, reference sheet, blast markers, dice, and of course the infamous Whippy sticks. What an absolutely fantastic box. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Oh. Oh, these bring back some memories. Yep. They are very bendy and quite whippy. 18 inches of fabulousness. Look at that. It's the width of the screen. Blast markers. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. We are truly blessed with these bad boys. Fantastic stuff. And a fabulous orange. Okay, I don't really know the best way of doing this. Maybe I will. While I'm figuring it out, you could check out my Instagram. Okay, have a look at these two characters first. We've got the Legion Praetor. The one with the power axe right here. And the one with the power sword right here. We'll have a zoom in on these later. These are quite nice. To put it mildly, that sword is absolutely ginormous, as is this axe. Absolutely fantastic. Yet more miniatures I can't wait to build and paint. We've got some Cataphractii Terminators on this sprue right here. This is one, two, six torsos here. We'll figure this out. I think these are basically two sprues of 5 Terminators, just with a different amount of options. I'd imagine this is the same kit as before. 2014 it says right there. So it is the same kit. It's absolutely fine. It's a good kit. I am looking forward to making many of these for my Imperial Fists. Although I am thinking of doing a tank company type thing. And we've got, what have we got here? We have got a bunch of upgrade sprues for our commanders or squad sergeants, etc. We have got the banner of awesomeness. We got spiky claws, bayonets, power swords, power fists, a couple of different head options, And grenades and other pouches. Just had an alarm go off. Okie dokie. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Surprisingly enough, 1 for each 10-man squad. That makes absolute sense. We have got here on these sprues GW 2021. Fabulous. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torsos. These are 5-man sprues. We've got the 2-part shoulder pads right here. So we get proper rivets rather than the slightly weird ones on the 1-part shoulder pads. So that is a nice thing to see. So these are 5-man. I would expect to see, using maths, I would expect to see 8 of these for 40 Marines. Let's see if we can do maths very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Did I mention there's also a dreadnought in this box set? I don't know if I did. Well, there's a dreadnought in this box set. Okay, so we've got 8 5-man sprues right here. I'm going to keep the Praetor and the things close to hand just for later. What have we got here? This sprue here looks decidedly Spartan-y. This sprue looks decidedly Spartan. What a hilarious joke. Okay, dual las cannons, cupolas, mounting bits and pieces. Fabulous. I never made the resin Spartan, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this particular kit. This is another vehicle upgrade sprue. We had one of these for the Rhino, or if you haven't seen that video, check out the Rhino unboxing. There'll probably be a card right here. So that's a vehicle upgrade sprue. Couplers, there's the Commander torso, melter gun, heavy bolter, flamer. I believe that's a Volkite. Could be mistaken. There is a hunter killer missile, havoc launcher thing. And we've got 3 heads here. There's a couple of bear heads and what appears to be a Mark II helmeted Marine there. Also a smoke launcher and a searchlight. So, Spartan. In fact, we will return to these. Let's look at the Spartan. I believe this is going to be 4 sprues right here. Yep, okay. I was just wondering what order to do it in. Okay, so we've got the interior. Excellent to be painting all of that stuff. Lots of vents, control panels, cables. Fabulous stuff. We have got the front ramp, the assault ramp, top hatch, the top part of it, and this is the bottom half. Sort of goes like that. This is, I can't remember what this is called, the top part of the tank with the Spartan. What else we got? We have got a variety of, that's the interior hatch, I'd imagine, separating the driver's compartment, I think, without looking at the instructions. So that would mean this is another thing. I don't know what this particular thing is, but does not matter. Okay, so second sprue. First thing that is popping into my brain that leapt out was the Legion markings right here. So there are a couple there. One for the Imperial Fists and one for the Sons of Horus. We've also got more, not just one, but we also have 1, There's a pair there. There's a pair for the Sons of Horus here. We've got more markings. So there's it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 per... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 each. I can do maths. I can count. Side hatches. Very similar. Side hatches to get in and out of the tank. We've got the front side track assembly unit wheels. We got the back end, I believe, right there. So, 2 different hands right here. You got one attached to this thing with a little glowy orb and some buttons. You got another hand here attached to this data slate, which is a sort of 3D data slate. There's some 3D detail into it, which is very nice. And there's also, most importantly, on any miniature, you need what appears to be... Is that a pointing? I don't believe that is a pointing hand. That is... What would that be for, I wonder? That could be holding on to something, or it could potentially be a pointing hand. Very important. You need to point where to go. Okay, we've got the side of the Spartan. We have the... some bits of track. Exhaust stacks. These petrol, gas, diesel, fuel kind of tanks. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to say yes, they are, but with a smidgen of skepticism to that. However, the back of the Spartan, I think this is, where all the exhaust heat vents from. Yeah, and a bit of track, side stuff, another bit of wheel stuff. Bits and pieces, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure they all bring the entire kit together. As I'm not familiar with the Spartan yet. I would like another one, weirdly, at the same time, though. Okie dokie, this is all of the tracks, apart from those other bits on the other sprue. A couple of other bits of floor plate. Potentially another bit. We've got the rest of the... Okay, I think the other bit was a bit of part of the engine exhaust system right here, because it looks very similar to this. Some weaponry here. Stormbolter, and whatever weapon this is supposed to be, I'm not entirely sure. Flamethrower, potentially. Yeah. So that is that. We have the plastic contemptor. I do have one relic contemptor of the Imperial Fists already. So he will be joined with a plastic one at some point. Got the leg armor, the sort of belly armor right here. Various joints and leg moving bits and pieces and weaponry holding things. We have the missile launcher right here. There and everywhere. Exhaust stack stuff. And okay, so here we have the weaponry. We have got heavy bolter, melter, las cannon, autocannon, excuse me, shoulder armor, arm joints. So this is evidently the weapon sprue. There does not appear to be any close combat in this particular sprue. I fully expect either an upgrade sprue or that might appear in a separate plastic contemptor box set. But it looks like we just get the heavy weapons, which is absolutely fine by me. My Imperial Fists will be getting definitely some sweet, sweet heavy bolter action. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get back. Get back into the box. Okay. So that is a listing of everything within inside the set. Except, not quite. Not quite these. I have got one of these. There is an unboxing video of these going to be up soon. I have ordered one of these. This will be arriving in the post today, I believe, as well. Unboxing will come soon. Plastic Sakaran. I don't have because it hasn't been released yet. Once it is released, oh yes, we will be doing an unboxing. But that is it for those bad boys. Let's have a look. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This is a heavy book. This is a really heavy book. Age of Darkness rulebook. Look how fat that is. That is very fat. Scale comparison. There is a pot of paint. Vulcan green. I've just been painting salamander. There should be a video up on that as well at some point. It is, yeah. So it's that tall. Well done. You're going to have to go to the gym to potentially lift this book up. Something I've forgotten to do. We're not going to go through this book. There are many things within it. That could potentially be an entire video all on its own. It's just to see what's within the box. Rather than deep dive. Many instructions. Surprisingly enough. And we've also got some basic rules and stuff at the back. For weapon options. Etc, etc. The Spartan, the contemptor, dreadnought, tactical squad rules. All lovely, jubbly. Praetor with power sword. That's how you build the Spartan. I can't wait to build that. And paint it. Amazing stuff. I know we've got more stuff in here. I can... Oh, hello. Many bases. Many more bases. Some sweet, sweet dice. And... Oh, excuse me. Plastic base for the contemptor dreadnought. And most importantly, for someone who is terrible at freehanding, we've got some transfers. We've got vehicle iconography right here. We've got Mark 6 Space Marine shoulder pads here for the Sons of Horus, and ones for the Imperial Fist right here. We've also got Cataphractii Terminator Squad markings here, and I'm assuming here as well for the Sons of Horus. So there is a good variety of basic transfers. I have gone and ordered a transfer sheet from GW for the Imperial Fists at vast expense. Felt slightly nauseous when I purchased that. However, should we just have a quick look at these? Okay, so this is the Legion Praetor with Power Axe right here. Look at that thing. It's ginormous. And a sweet cape as well. The most important part of any leader is having a sweet cape. Frankly, if you don't have a sweet cape, are you even a leader? Okay, so we have got the front. Lots of little, what are those? Those medallions, something like that. Look how good I am. I have a sweet cape and everything. Sorry, we got some greaves. Excuse me, we got some, what appears to be greaves for the forearms. Nicely carved. Shoulder pads. Also got some detail carved in there. The bobbly shoulder pad of doom. I believe that is a... I was going to say I believe it's a two-part one, but I think the cape goes over that by the looks of it. Okay, now I saw a face with some fabulous hair. Gotta have fabulous hair. Fabulous hair and a fabulous cape. That is one head option. I have seen there is a beaky option right here with extra spiky bits on top. In case you lose your weapon, you can attack people with your face, which is always a good thing. Some sweet legs with some rivets, riveting stuff. Hilarious joke. I'm sorry, I had to make it. On the other shoulder pad. Am I missing anything here? Backpack with skulls on. It's got skulls on. So yeah, you gotta be wary of this one. He's a head taker or something. He's got a big choppy axe. What do you expect? Let's have a look at the other one. I mean, look at that cape right there. Now we're talking. Flowing in the wind. Can imagine his hair flowing in the wind as well. Is that hair? That is. Look at it. It's flowing. Okay. So, let's get the front. We have the upper torso here with some more flowing fabrics. Fantastic. We have got the torso. We've got the Instagram for you to follow right there. Backpack. Is there a skull on it? Yeah. Always a bloody skull. There's the skull there. Fantastic. Is there more fabric? Oh, I remember this one, yes. So that's the backpack. We got the legs with some sweet engravings within it. And there's the other leg. Shoulder pads, both of them. Making a bit of a space there for the cape. And that one, massive power sword. Look at the size of it. What is this? Does this dangle? Is this goes around his stomach? Maybe he's been down to the pub and had a massive Sunday lunch. And a few beers. And he needs something to hold his stomach in. I would completely understand that. We've got the back of the armor. Right here with the... Ooh. The inside detail around the neck. I like it. More reason for me to paint the head separately. Obviously, he has got a tactical beard going on. He's got the side cut. And what else am I missing? Oh, there is the beaky face, of course. Very important. Now, I seem to remember... Where is... We've also got tactical... Well, no tactical... Yeah, it's a tactical slab of concrete, I believe. Okay, so this thing goes over the head. It's like the crest thing. And I think that is attached to it. Without looking at the instructions, I'm winging this entirely. Can't wait to build yet another bit of plastic. I can't wait to build. Folks, I know this is going to be a slightly longer video. Or this has been a slightly longer video. I can only apologize. There's a big old kit of trying to do a quick blitz through of it. We didn't go through the massive fat rulebook. I suspect we could do that as an entire video if that is remotely wanted. People want it. Do comment below. Confuse people who just left after the first minutes. Confuse people with your answer to that question about if you want more of the rules book. I would like to say thank you very much, folks, for hanging out with me today. This has been a fantastic unboxing. There's a lot of plastic to build. Well, lots of that to do. I'm going to be doing... There's going to be a fair amount of Horus Heresy content for the foreseeable future, along with some Necromunda. We've got a lot of plastic to build. We've got a lot of tanks. We've got a lot of robots. I am absolutely stoked to be doing all this stuff. If you'd like to follow me on my journey and make sure you don't miss out on any of it, I hate to say it, but don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and goodbye.